Hello. Welcome.
Hello. How are we going all?
Hi, everyone.
Ultimate group, everyone.
Yeah, welcome to the Ultimate Group presents NFT 101. This is your guide to NFTs, the Metaverse, and the Ultimate Dwight, man. So we are happy that you've chosen us to come and learn your NFT journey with, and we're happy to take you along the way, guys. So I'll quickly run through the things we're going to go through today, just so everyone has an idea of the basic overview. So we're going to start off with what an NFT is and their uses, and Casey's going to talk about that. Then I'll get into what cryptocurrency I need, and what wallet you need, and all that sort of stuff. How to buy NFTs, how to get cryptocurrency. Josh will talk about what minting means. I'll follow him with NFT scams and types of scams to avoid. Gecko will follow me with what a DAO is, and what the Ultimate Dwight and the Ultimate Group plan to do with one. And I will then go and talk about the Opensea marketplace, which is where Ethereum NFTs and now Solana NFTs are bought and traded, and sort of some tips and tricks and buying and selling and authenticating owners and stuff like that. We'll all get into how to use Discord and all the different social apps and sort of stuff like that. Casey will then get into what the Metaverse sort of is. We got a couple of videos, and he'll talk about what we plan to do as a group. And then Josh and I will get into why the Ultimate Dwight, why us versus other projects. So that's your basic curriculum for today, guys. So
Class is in session.
Class is in session. So I'll share my screen and we'll get into this. All right. So NFT 101. There's your man right there, the Ultimate Dwight, looking gorgeous as ever. And without further ado, we'll get into our first speaker, Casey.
Yeah, so section 1, guys, what is an NFT and their uses? An NFT, otherwise known as a non-fungible token, is a new craze that's starting to sweep the world. Even celebrities are noticing the potential, as so many people are making absurd amounts of money through NFTs. But obviously, it's not always about the money. NFTs have so many worldly uses, and we're seeing it being used today in so many places. But what exactly is it? Well, essentially, a fungible token is one that, if traded, has the exact same value. For example, a $5 note is tradable for a $5 note, as they have the same value, as one Bitcoin is tradable for one Bitcoin, as they both hold the same value and are replicable. Now, a non-fungible token, NFT, is one that is one of one. Its value is determined by many factors like popularity and utility, but ultimately it's decided by the person buying and selling. Moving on, blockchain technology and NFTs give artists and content creators a more unique opportunity to create wealth for themselves. For example, artists no longer have to book or pay for galleries or auction houses to sell their art. Instead, the artist can sell it directly to the customers as an NFT, which also lets them, keep more of the profits. In addition, artists can program and code in royalties for themselves. So when any of their art is sold in the future, they actually receive a percentage of that. So obviously, it's an attractive feature for them, as artists generally do not receive future proceeds after their art is sold for the first time. So essentially, with this basic knowledge, we expand. NFTs can be deeper than this. We're seeing metaverses and NFTs now, but in different forms. As an example, each and every game that has massive open worlds. Games like Mass Effect 3 have almost infinite amounts of universes to explore in the game by computer-generated worlds. The numbers are insane, and this can be considered a metaverse of sorts itself. Except in the future, the exception would be with each item, like a sword or skin or armor, acting as an NFT itself. Now, in the future, these games and skins will be metaverses and NFTs respectively. Now, we have the first video here that I'd like to show you guys. Am I all going?
Yeah, it was really interesting there. Like, if you guys saw, he threw down a little thing, like you could consider that an NFT. So, like, that car, he owns is an NFT of sorts. So, That's something interesting to note as well, but we'll get back into it.
So essentially, in the video, each racetrack in the metaverse can be designed and sold also with the cars and the colors all being different. Now, any person or designer can create all these things in the world and sell them. So the opportunities for making money for these digital artists will literally quite, it'll never end. So anything that can be bought, traded, or made in the digital world will be NFTs, or in the future, cryptocurrencies as well.
There you go. So that's the basics, guys, on what an NFT is. Case went through what a non-fungible token means, and sort of different uses, and what we sort of plan to do. Like, we sort of have an idea maybe to get a Dwight store, and possibly build NFTs into the metaverse, and have people possibly build their own Dwight to a degree. So if you mint a Dwight, you can then change it in some ways in the metaverse by buying different NFTs to upgrade him in some ways. So there's so many different plans, so many different options. Like, the future is crazy, guys. But so I'm going to get into what cryptocurrency do I need, and how do I get a wallet to buy NFTs. So I'll start off with the Ultimate Dwight NFT will be minted on the Ethereum cryptocurrency, which can be bought and traded on many platforms. Now, I personally use Binance as my trading platform, and MetaMask as my wallet. So the difference is subtle, as Binance is now integrating NFTs, so it's becoming more of a wallet. But many projects sort of require a MetaMask. It's one of the most popular wallets in the world, so it's one that you can trust. And Binance also has an app along with MetaMask, and also a website where you can buy and sell and trade many things, but mostly crypto. I won't get into everything, but I'll go into how to find your address, put money into it, buy crypto, send money between your wallet and your Binance, all that sort of stuff, so you know how to do it. And also, the wallet is a place that you can store and view your NFTs. So I'll show you how to do that. Now, the wallet comes with a recovery phrase you have to remember. It's about 15 words, and that's your $1 million ticket. Don't show anyone. That's your secret recovery passcode phrase, sort of thing. So don't forget that. Now, they can also be used as extensions in your browser, as I'll get into, and they can be linked to websites of your choice. So you just got to have to make sure that you're making sure the right websites are getting access. But that's ultimately up to you at the end of the day. So I'm just going to get into how to do these sort of things, guys. So we'll start off with Binance. So I'm going to log into Binance from my phone, because there's the app. And we'll refresh the QR. Authorizing. All right, beautiful. So you guys are just going to sign up. I logged in. And usually you might find yourself at the home page. Okay, so this is just letting us know about a phishing scam going on, where people are sending SMSs to people. So don't click random links. First tip of the day. We're just going to start quickly. Go to Spot to get. Oh no, our wallet was over there. My bad. Wallet here. Fiat and Spot. This is the place we need to be after you've signed in, after you've verified your license, because and your bank and stuff like that. I don't actually think you have to verify your bank. My bad, but you do have to verify your identity. So anyway, we're going to come to the screen here. You get a little peek inside. Now, first point, I want to buy some Ethereum. How do I get money from my bank account to here? Well, we start off with deposit, right? And not crypto, fiat, because we want to do AUD, which is a currency. Awesome. Found it. Pay ID, OSCO. Cool. And you have to start minimum 50. So don't worry, it's not $50. You can choose any amount. But right now, just to get the address, I'll show you, you need 50. So yeah, there you go. We'll start with that. All right. So cool. This is up. Now, important to note, all these things, haven't given a read, but that's okay. Behind here, pay ID is going to be an email. Okay. Now I'll get it up and show you how to do it on the phone as well. But that email is going to be the thing you put in your bank account. Okay. So I'll quickly get to this. Actually, no, I'll do this. All right. So we're on the Binance app. Okay. So this is the home screen page for the app. All right. So down the bottom, here's your wallet. All right, cool. Deposit up here. Same sort of steps. All right. So fiat, cool. That's what we want. AUD. Awesome. The same sort of thing. Okay. We got AUD, OSCO. It's the same steps. You have to minimum put in 50. So I'm going to put in 50. Cool. Minimum 50 AUD. Continue. All right. So it's going to give me the notes and awesome. So as you can see, there, if you do it on your phone, will be your email. So you literally just got to copy paste that. It's got a little thing called a little button here. You press that one, and that will copy it, or you just copy it and you put that. All right, and I'll show you. You get into your bank account, you log in, and we've got the address. Cool. We know where to send it. So we're going to go through and add a new payee as if you would anytime. So for me, mine, I bank with Great Southern. So when I'm adding a new, you get two options, Pay ID and BSB. So most people, BSB account, we don't want that. We want Pay ID. So we click on Pay ID. It's going to open it up here. We click email address, all right? Because that's what we have, that email address we found. So you type that one in, boom, into there, add it in. So now that's added. So what we'll do is we'll send some money there, and I'll show you how to transfer it. Okay, so just make sure as well that the address is completely right. Double, triple check it, okay? Because if you send it to the wrong one, it might bounce back, but I don't think, it's just dangerous. So make sure you got the right address, all right? Send some money there, and you'll get a notification on your phone, hopefully, saying, once you've linked your Binance to your email and everything, saying you have got $30 in your account. So that's what you want to see. I've just gotten that. I've gotten an email saying that I've gotten it. And if we come over here and look, sorry. Quickly switch this back to how it was before. And we come over, look, 30 Australian dollars. Just like that, guys. Okay. Now, step 2. How do I get my Australian dollars and turn it into Ethereum or Bitcoin or, I want to try a new one, there's tons. So we come down here. All of these are available. You can buy all of these, but you want to search one up here. Search coin. We'll start, BTC, Bitcoin. Oh, there it is. Ethereum, which is what we want. There it is. So we're going to come down and we're going to convert. All right. You can do the same with your AUD as well. Just to let you know, you can convert it. So we'll just start from here, convert. And we're going to go to AUD. Thank you. And we're going to go to Ethereum here. And minimum's 20, but because of transfer fees and everything, I'm going to do 30. And we'll get into what gas is in a second. And Ethereum. So we're going to preview the conversion. Now, you got to remember, because crypto is volatile, it's not like you get a quote for forever and all time. It's 5 seconds the quote lasts, and then the price updates, and you're going to get a new quote. Could be a new price, could be higher, could be lower. You don't know. That's the gamble. So preview. Come here. You see it's counting down. That's how much. We'll get that. Progress, successful, awesome. Back. We'll click back here. Ethereum, you saw before it said 25, for now 47. Okay, so that's basically how you transfer it over. All right, now we're going to get into the wallet side of it. Now this is MetaMask. Okay, it's a little fox. It's really cool. You can come to metamask.io/download, Chrome, iOS, Android. So I'm on Chrome, and you download it, and then you can add it in your extensions up here. All right, extensions, manage, and you click them on and off. So MetaMask is here. Make sure it's on. Awesome. We're chilling with that. So now MetaMask's extension, as I was saying, Phantom's also one. Honey's a good one. But MetaMask is the one we're going to be using. And that will be your wallet for quick access into sites like Opensea, which I will get into. Now, this is really cool. So this is the MetaMask login. All right. So this is if you want to see your account on your screen. So we're going to type in the password. Awesome. Unlock it. Beautiful. All right. Account 1. So this is the account name. I can change it. I haven't been bothered to, but that's fine. Down here's your account address. That's the thing we need. Now, it's obviously giving us a prompt. All right, copy to clipboard. So we obviously want to copy it. So now the address is copied. But just quickly, you can get through, see your assets you have, buy, send, swap, convert Ethereum to Bitcoin or whatever. And you can see activity where you've sent and sold things, okay? So we've copied that. Awesome. We're going to come over here. And we want to withdraw our Ethereum to this wallet, okay? Because this wallet will have access to the sites, which we will then pay to buy the NFTs, and this wallet will store the NFTs. So we want the Ethereum. We're going to withdraw it to the wallet. So we're going to withdraw. All right. Never share your screen when withdrawing money. Well, I guess I'm going to do that for a little bit. Enter address. Here it is. Cool. Withdrawal network, Ethereum. And we're going to max it out because that's all of it. There's a network fee, which is gas. Okay. And one thing you have to consider with gas, and we'll get into it with Opensea, when buying and selling, it's basically like a GST or like a tax on transactions. So ones like sending to wallets aren't very big, right? But some, when you're buying and selling NFTs, actually do become quite big. So we're going to withdraw this, and then I'll turn my screen off. I'll show you what we're going to do. Cool. We're receiving it to that wallet, network fee. Cool. We can't. Make sure you cannot cancel it. So you make sure everything's right. Complete, copy, paste straight into it. You might want to go, okay, is that the right ending? Yep. Same start. Okay, cool. We're looking good. Start. All right. So I'm going to get these codes, and I'm going to, you're going to get both codes, email and phone, because you'll set it up. All right. And then I'll share my screen after that. So I'll just quickly turn that off and get the codes and show you guys. Awesome. So we click submit. All right, and then I'll quickly show you. Click submit. Get back here. And it says, it's going to await approval. It has to go through checking stages, things that crypto stuff has to do. So it doesn't immediately go there, but it doesn't take very long. We'll complete it. Awesome. We're happy with that. We'll get back to the wallet now. Cool. We can get back to our MetaMask. We can refresh it. Nope, still hasn't come through yet. That's fine. But you can also check if it's come through in your your transactions. But that's okay. We don't have to get into that right now. But that is how you do it. Okay, so you just got to keep checking back at your MetaMask. Hit refresh. It'll eventually pop through. I can show you back on my screen when it does pop through, and just let you guys, or at least say, hey, it's popped through, and show you roughly the time, because right now it's 8:30, so it's a little bit busy maybe. So, but that's how you do it, guys. So that's Binance and MetaMask, and we'll get into the why you need this extension when we get into Opensea later. But for right now, that's the two things you need, and we're going to follow me with Josh and what minting is. So can everyone see this main screen?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, Josh, take it away, bro.
Hey guys, so basically minting an NFT refers to the process of turning a digital file like a JPEG or an MP3 into a crypto collectible or a digital asset on the Ethereum blockchain. The digital item or file is stored in a decentralized database or distributed ledger in the blockchain forever. It is impossible to edit, modify, or delete it, as is the process of creating fiat coins. When a manufacturer mints a physical coin, the process of uploading a specific item onto the blockchain is known as minting. Or, as we define NFT minting, as the process by which a digital art or digital content becomes a part of the Ethereum blockchain. The NFT minting process is similar to the way metal coins are minted and put into circulation. Non-fungible tokens are also minted after they are created. This process turns a simple file into a crypto asset easily traded or bought with cryptocurrencies on a digital marketplace without intermediary. Sorry guys, I always mess up that word. Or if you'd like it in more simple terms, minting an NFT made from scratch requires an access to a crypto blockchain and an NFT marketplace. Minting an NFT is uniquely publishing your token on the blockchain to make it purchasable. A simple step-by-step for starting this involves creating a digital wallet. Specify one that securely stores cryptocurrency. Once this is done, you can purchase a small amount of cryptocurrency to cover the cost of minting your NFT. During the minting process, the creator of an NFT can schedule royalties from every subsequent sale, which will be a commission he or she can receive whenever their work is sold to another person or is traded on the secondary market. So just letting you guys know, that's just a bit from Emily Taylor.
Yeah, okay, bro. So basically, I understand what you're saying with what a minting is, but the word was intermediary, so that basically means middleman, as you said. Yeah. And Emily Taylor was from Business News at As Big Media. So she's a fairly credited author, and just wanted to credit her on that information as well. So thanks, Josh, for what minting means. Definitely an important part of buying NFTs is sort of knowing what you're doing when people are talking about these sort of things. So every single project is going to ask you to mint, And this is what it means, turning, the digital file onto the blockchain, okay? So into a crypto collectible. So next, we're going to get into NFT scams and how to avoid them. So NFTs, they're beautiful things. And, as with new and beautiful things, there are scams, and scams exist, and, we can't pretend that they don't. They exist on the internet and in real life. And as with everything else, the NFT space is vulnerable to scams, and people are vulnerable to scams in these new spaces as well. Mm-hmm. So there are many types of scams, but mostly it involves giving access to your wallet. Now, firstly, we'll start with DM scams, okay? So anyone wanting you to click a link to give access to wallets in a private DM in Discord, and Gecko will get into that when we're looking at Discord. Especially trying to pretend that they're us, because we're not going to DM you guys asking you to click links for minting, okay? If we DM you, it'll be about maybe winning something, or maybe it'll be about something else, okay? But it won't be about clicking links to mint or giving wallet access. It won't be about that. All that will be in our main server, okay? So that's the first thing to look out for. Don't click any random links you don't know. Now, some projects will ask for wallet access to verify, that you own their NFTs, and verify the fact that, how many you have, and that could dictate, different roles within the DAO and all that sort of stuff. And we'll get into the DAO and all that sort of stuff later. But all these different things, you have to account for that some projects will, and some people will DM. So you just sort of have to find the line of, is this the project I believe in? I've bought an NFT. Okay, I trust these guys. Cool. Versus, okay, random DM, don't know them. So don't click the link. And that's the easiest way to, save yourself, because there's been hundreds and thousands of dollars lost of NFTs, millions probably total in scams, because of people have clicked links. Okay. So really make sure that, you're not doing that. Now, other times you'll find a project.
Yes. Well, just quickly, sorry, with that, just if there is anything, talking more to the audience, you guys, that you do have a question about with that, particularly like, hey guys, I received this message. What do you think about it? We're more than happy to, do our own research and help you out to determine whether, it's fake, if it's real, whatever. So we're always happy to help with that as well.
Yeah. And we also have a certain thread in our Discord that is about reporting scammers. So, you can sort of spread the word out there as well. So we wanted to make sure that definitely don't want scammers, using our name and taking advantage of our community. Okay. Now, project scams are the easiest to fall for, in my opinion, but if you know the red flags to look out for, you should be okay. Now, firstly, many real projects, have a docs team, and what that is it means the full team, like us, is showing themselves. We're not hiding. Our socials are out there. We're definitely more than available for people, but we're doxed, and we have all our documentation available to people if they require it. So that's the first thing. If a team isn't doxed, that doesn't always mean it's a scam, but it's just the first red flag to look for, okay? So a docs team's a good tick, because it, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, it builds trust, because you feel like you know the person a bit more.
It's a big step. It's a big first step for the trust side sort of thing, being doxed,
Yeah, now some people will make a collection and promise certain things and not have any sort of proof of what they're going to say, and then they sell out of their mints, or they sell most of it and then just run. So that's why we sort of wanted to avoid that sort of thing, and we don't want those sort of false promises to happen, which is what the point of a white paper is, okay? So what's a white paper, right? So if you look on our website, you'll find our white paper, and what that is it's like a binding document saying this is our plan, our mission, our giveaways at each stage, and it's almost like a document available to everyone. You could legally bind us to it, because all our names are on there, this whole project. So it's basically another trust layer, and that's why you need to make sure projects have a white paper, okay? So make sure you're looking for white papers on their website. Have a look. If they don't, doesn't mean it's a scam necessarily, but it's another red flag to look out for in authenticity of a project and return on investment and all these sort of things that people wanting to put money into something to get a return on are looking for, okay? So that's why we've got our white paper readily available, so you can read through and have a look and get really excited. And it's also another reason that we're doing giveaways in correspondence with the amount of NFTs sold, okay? So we're starting off at 0. No one has to mint anything. We're going to do a giveaway based off Discord members. And then our first giveaway will trigger at 10%, 20%, and every 10% onwards to 100, basically increasing in how awesome it is. 50% is really cool. It's really cool. And 100 is obviously really cool as well. So we wanted to make sure as the Ultimate Group, we're dispelling any, red flags or mistrust that could be created. And we want to also help you guys along your NFT journey, sort of look out for red flags and things. So it's also to look at who is trying to sell these NFTs, because sometimes people pose as other people. All right, they'll use a fake profile picture, or they'll screenshot an NFT. Now, there's different coding things going into NFTs now that's blurring it, but still, some people might find a way. So just because someone has an NFT and hundreds of thousands of followers doesn't always necessarily mean they're the owner, they're the legit real deal, because as all of us know, all four of us, I'm sure many people out there know, you can actually buy followers, okay? You can buy people that have many fake accounts to go through and like your profile and follow, and then you'll have thousands of followers, and then you can be like, look, we're real, we have thousands of followers, and you can lie to people and scam. So that's another thing to look out for. And one way to check if it's real, go through and look at the followers, one. Two, go and look at the comments and the likes on each of their photos. So if there's 1 million, people following them on Instagram, let's say, you'd expect a couple thousand maybe comments. So it's definitely a few hundred, definitely, and several thousand likes as well. But if it's only got like 100 likes and 2-3 comments, it's like, that's a really bad post, or it's like, this isn't checking out. So that's another thing you have to look out for with people that are posing as other people as well. And we'll get into looking at the owners of NFTs when we get into OpenSea, but that's another thing you have to look at. Twitter also has a verification tick, and so does that for NFT specifically, but Instagram does have a verification tick for real people as well. So if something has that, that's also a good sign. And definitely, if it doesn't, it's another red flag to look out for. Are you really using your NFT, or are you scamming and using someone else's? So the last thing we'll sort of go on is flash mints. And what that is you'll find it on different social medias, people saying, oh, you have 10 hours or 5 hours to get these 5,000 NFTs, and then we're going to burn the rest of them. So if only 3,000 buy them, only 3,000 will exist. So that basically creates FOMO, which is a fear of missing out. And that's a red flag, even though not all of them are scams, a lot of them are, really a lot of them are, but it's just a red flag. It's not necessary to create FOMO. All right. And to counteract that, you need to do your research, and we'll get into how to do research and where do I look to do research. We'll get into all that sort of stuff. But these are the things you need to know and think about when you're on your NFT journey, looking through Discords, looking through profiles. You need to think about these things for realistically where you're going to put your money at the end of the day, because a lot of people fall for scams every day. Okay, so that's basically the gist on scams within NFTs, guys. But I'm going to pass on to Gecko now, who's going to get onto what a DAO is and how do we plan to use it. Gecko?
Yeah, so Jesse, I'll just follow on from you there. So a DAO is quite a mouthful to say, to be honest with you guys. So it's a decentralized autonomous organization, but this can be defined as an organization represented by rules that's encoded onto a transparent computer program. So the DAO is actually controlled by the organization members, and it's not influenced by any central government. So these rules are actually embedded into the code, so no managers are needed, thus removing any bureaucracy or hierarchy hurdles that companies actually face these days. So a DAO's financial transactions and rules are recorded on a blockchain. So this eliminates the need for a third party to actually be involved in a financial transaction.
Yep.
And these transactions are simplified through the smart contract. And now, guys, the firmness of a DAO is a smart contract. The smart contract represents the rules of the organization, and also holds the organization's storage. So no one can actually edit the rules without people noticing, as DAOs are completely transparent and public. So anything that anyone changes at any time, guys, usually will be up to date straight away.
Always noticeable.
Yeah. It's always noticeable. Yeah. So in today's society, we are obviously used to companies being backed by legal status as well. However, a DAO may perfectly function without it, as it is structured just as a general partnership. So in comparison to traditional companies, a DAOs have a democratized organization. All the members of the DAO actually need to vote for changes to be implemented instead of implemented changes by a sole party. And again, guys, this obviously just depends on how the company is actually structured at the time as well. The funding of a DAO is mainly based on crowdfunding that issues tokens. And the governance of DAOs is based on community, while traditional companies governance is mostly based on either, your executives, your board of directors, your activist investors. That's just to name a few there, guys. So all those type of people you're sort of looking for those governance in traditional companies. DAO's operations are fully transparent, as I said before, and they're also global. Meanwhile, your traditional companies' operations, they're usually pretty private. Thus, the organization only knows what is actually happening at that time. Sorry, and they're not always global as well. Yeah,
that's huge because like companies having all their information and everything just sort of private to them. Obviously, they have the right to it. But I also feel in this space and in a lot of spaces that the customers and the people buying the product, using the product, having the product, whatever it may be, deserve to know that information as well. And that's exactly what this does.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you all build up as one, basically. So get everyone on the same page straight away, which is like beautiful. Which I don't understand why companies in the real world would actually try to implement this, but this is why this is exciting, because we're moving into this new direction, and everyone that I've obviously talked to is like really excited about this because they like us as normal people actually feel like we could build up to something. So it's very exciting, guys, and that's why the Ultimate Group actually. What was that? Sorry.
Good to be part of the community. I said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And guys, that's why the Ultimate Dwight plan to take these DAOs and actually implement them into not only the Ultimate Dwight NFT that we have coming up, but also other projects that are coming up into the future. Because we truly believe that if you give power to the people that also believe with you, that's just how you get bigger and better in the future, guys. So we are very excited for that. Yeah, well, we plan to fill the community wallet with probably at least $50,000 worth of NFTs, and that obviously could be more down the road, guys. Like we can decide to use the community funds either to buy or sell huge potential projects or already established giants, either in the NFT game, in the Metaverse game, in the sandbox game. You just never know, guys, because obviously the possibilities are endless at the moment, because we're only just scratching the surface of this new
just scratching it.
Yeah. And obviously we plan to use the DAO to buy and manage Metaverse land, as I sort of just touched on before, and that obviously will also be chosen by the DAO itself. Obviously, that land in question can be used for whatever the DAO would like. So one suggestion could be we obviously build office buildings and we rent them out to companies or to any company of some sort to either work in or use them for office meetings for other companies, or just for meetings for their staff members. Like that, as I said before, guys, like the list could go on and on, because this is only the beginning, and this also is a way to generate passive income for us in the future for the community, and we use that money for however the community sees fit, just to keep us growing and growing and growing. So yeah, it's just the beginning, guys, and obviously from here can only go up and improve, in my opinion. So
100%, bro.
Yeah. So that's basically everything with DAOs and how the Ultimate Group is going to implement them in the future. So I'll get on to Jesse now, just to get on to the Opensea side of things.
Yeah, thanks, bro. So yeah, we're going to start up with just some Opensea. So Opensea is a marketplace that you can buy, sell, and you can even make NFTs on, which is pretty crazy. It mainly functions off the Ethereum network, but it is starting to integrate Solana, as I touched on before. It's the home of many high-profile NFTs, like the Bored Apes, like the Mutant Apes, like the Zook, like tons of them are on there. And I even own some other NFTs myself. And I'll show you how to function, operate, search, authenticate people. You can find the rarity of your NFT, other people's NFTs. You can see what offers are on the table, and you can also see what the price is. So I'm going to start off, get into some Opensea with you guys. And here we are. Cool. So opensea.io, that's the website. That's where we want to be. This is the home page. Beautiful. So we can start here if you want to create. So it'll take you through a basic process. We won't get into that today. We're going to learn how to connect our wallet. And this is why we need this extension up here. So make sure you have the MetaMask wallet extension up here, because we're going to connect it to this site, and we click wallet to do that. So we'll click wallet. MetaMask, the most popular. I have Coinbase and a Phantom for Solana. So my Phantom wallet's up there. So we're going to click MetaMask. Awesome. It's going to open up a pop. We're going to type in the password. Beauty. All right, cool. And as I forgot to say before, yeah, the money went in. So as you saw before, you know, it was 58 or whatever, but now it's 87. So the $30 went in. Beauty. So now it's been hooked up. Cool. Let's click on our profile. Here we are. And this is our profile. That's the address. It's the same one from the MetaMask account. Okay, same address. And we come down, you'll see your NFTs you collected here. Okay, so this is basically the place to display your NFTs, marketplace for all your NFTs. All right, so these are the 4 here. We'll get into an NFT. All right, cool. Great Ape Society. So at the top of the page, you can search any of them. It brings a pop down. So, you know, Bored Apes even. There it is. Cool. Tech verified. Awesome. Cool. So we're going to start off with the page. You're looking at an NFT you might like. So what can we do? We can sell it because this is mine. You can click on here to go to the actual page of the collection it's from. See its stats there. It's owned by me. So you can go through and look at who owns different things, and you can go and check their account, how many favorites. When you're minting, you want to refresh metadata to get it to load eventually. You can transfer it. You can view it on the actual page, you know, share all the different nice stuff. You come into here, properties, the description is just based on who it's created by, but the properties is the rarity, as I was getting to before. It's got the different percentages here. So this is a fairly rare one, but they all vary. And the way to sort these is through a site called Rarity Tools, which I'll get into later. But you can get into the different details, a little thing about what they've done, little address, who it got from. You can see the history of it. You can see some other ones you might want to be interested in. But yeah, that's basically how you do that, guys. So let's say I wanted to sell it. We can pick, let's say, 1 Ethereum. Cool. Duration 1 month. So there's a service fee and the creator fee. That's what we got into. They can program royalty. So the creator of this is going to get a 5% pay cut, and Opensea is going to get a 2.5% pay cut. We complete the listing. Cool. It's going to come through and ask, and it's going to tell you about gas. So gas is what I was talking about before. So this is basically the tax that you have to send through requests, and different requests have different sizes, and there's only a certain amount of requests that can get done at a certain time. So the more requests, the more demand, the higher the price. So I've seen gas, right? $20,000 before, okay? We saw it before, 0.02 ETH, so that's 4 times 4 divided by 4 than that, okay? So that's, you know, 8.5. So that's pretty good. But that's the gas fee. If I wanted to sell it, I go confirm, and I'd pay gas to put that up, and that's the tax to put it. Same thing if I bought. I would buy it and then have a gas fee to pay, and I'd pay for the price of the NFT plus the gas fee, all right? Yeah. We're going to reject that. We're going to cancel it. Awesome. All right, now let's get into someone has a Bored Ape, okay? And they're going, hey, come join my collection. Come look at this. Come look at this, all right? So we go to the Bored Apes. That's real, verified. Cool, we're happy. They got the site there, all good. Here are all the apes, all of them here. All of these are so much money. All right, let's have a look at this one. Cheeto Zombie Man. All right, maybe not a good example. Ellen DeGeneres. Oh, clicked on the Bored Ape. Yuck, lol. But basically, all right, that's his name. So basically, let's say John Curtis is like, I have this Bored Ape, and he's like, you know, this is my code name, C9F598. So we click on it. We go, let's have a look. So no one's actually named this, and this is a collection. So obviously some other ones, like it's hard to find an exact example on all the Bored Apes. There's 10,000 of them. But yeah, you can have a look. He's got some land here, some sandbox land. So, you know, that's actually pretty expensive. So he might be a real person. Verified Bored Ape. So, okay, we're happy with says who he says he is. If it's John Smith or John Doe or Jane Doe, or doesn't matter. That's what it sort of links up with. Cool, we're happy with that, saying who they say they are. That checks out, because there's a lot of rip-off projects that, you know, sort of pretend to be Bored Apes, or maybe bored without an E ape, and, you know, just stuff like that, little things. But yeah, floor price of this is obviously what everyone's aiming for to a degree. 100 Ethereum, that's a lot of money. But yeah, that's basically, you know, you can create, explore, all NFTs come through here, trading cards, all different stuff, guys. But yeah, all your stuff's here. Go to night mode, right? You can look at your collections you make, your what list, your settings. So all this different stuff's available to you. Okay, the Metapreneur is a nice one. You can come through, and when you look at you're searching through what one you want to buy, you can sort it low to high. You can search if people are bundling them. You can come through and look at the different filters. If there's buy it now auctions, you can filter that. Look at, I want certain accessories. I only want a striped silver accessory with a majestic purple body and striped red ears. That's the only things I want. None of them exist, apparently. None of them exist. We can't get them. Well, we only want these two, and that's what we're going to get. So, but yeah, that's basically how you filter through stuff like that. You can get rid of them like that, open up the whole collection again, okay? So that's basically, you know, how you do that. Snoop and Shaq were involved in this one. Shaq's even got one here. Boom. And big Snoopy Snoop. 1, 2. Give me Snoop. There it is. Boom. So Snoop, chilling. That's basically Opensea, guys. Okay. And now we're going to get on to our next part, which is getting through our social apps and social media tips and tricks, and you know what things you might need to get involved in this space. Okay. So there's so many apps in today's internet era. You know, there's just a few in the top right corner. And that's sure to increase when we get into the metaverse, you know, different ways of people communicating. Now, the main social hub we use for this project and many people's project is called Discord. It's the main little purple guy over on the left there, you can see. And that's the one we're going to use. So you need to go in and sign up and verify over all that sort of things. And then you can get really involved in a real community-based social app. All right. So it should be on any main platform like the App Store, like Google Play, all that sort of stuff. And we're going to start with Gecko, who's going to run us through sort of what Discord looks like, how it goes, and then we'll get on to Twitter with Casey. I'll go through Instagram and TikTok and a couple extra sites like Rarity Tools and NFT Calendars after that, all right? So we'll get to you, Gecko. Come back to stream, take me off, Gecko on, and here we go.
Perfect. Yeah. So, guys, as Jesse said before, once you first join up, it'll take you to this page here, and this page is the verification page. And this page, guys, it obviously just wants to verify that you aren't a bot and that you are a real person, obviously. So you just have to come down to here, and most servers that I am in, they'll either use the green tick or they'll use like a certain sort of emoji that sort of relates to their project itself. So you just have to click that one. And then everything will actually pop up just to your left here where I'm scrolling up and down. So all the threads will actually open up to that server itself, and you'll be able to fully access what the server has to offer. So obviously this is our server, guys, the Ultimate Dwight server. So in most servers we have seen what is in the first bit here. So like event dates, rules about the Discord itself, like what we actually expect the community to do. So obviously not harass anyone or give anyone a hard time for whatever subject that we're talking about. Yeah, scamming and everything, obviously, as well. So we've got a total roles here and and who and what the roles are actually involved for. I've got total members here, so how many members are actually in the Discord itself. And then we've also got some voice channels here as well, guys. But actually just down a little bit, sorry. Here we've got like how many people are actually whitelisted into our project, our social handles here, how many what our NFT supply is, sorry. And also how many bots have actually been banned from the server as well. This is our verification channel here. Here is our roadmap. As Jesse said before, it clearly distinguishes each 10% that we're giving away and what we actually plan to give away or what we do.
Don't want to spoil it for them, bro. Get through the main things that they might need to do to function Discord, but we don't want to spoil it for them. They need to go through and read and find the magic as well.
I'm just giving everyone a sneak peek, bro. Just giving them a little taste of what they can be involved with. Here, guys, I did not mean to press that. But here is our official links where or you can find all of our socials and everything, announcements. As Jesse said, I'll get down to here. So here, guys, is the invites page. So here you can actually see how many invites you have sent and how many have worked, or how many people have actually joined as well. So you just
And the
press your
reason you need
forward
to know
slash.
this, why do we need to know how many people we invite? The reason is because we have a invite tracker to check how many people you invite to get you into the whitelist. Okay, so we've actually dropped it down, just try and get more people involved. We're gonna have you're gonna get 5 invites and get to level 5 on the Discord, and then you can become part of our whitelist and secure a 20% discount. But this is how you find out how many people have clicked your links, like how many invites you have, and Gecko's going to show you. This is exactly how you do it. So you go
so you
through.
just hit your forward slash invite and then enter, and then you just at yourself as well. So whatever your username is, you just hit that and hit enter, and then boom, and then it comes up there, guys. So I currently have 4 invites, 10 regular, 3 left, and 3 fake. Apparently.
So yeah, you can see we're quite small now, but that's why we're like community driven. Like we need everyone's help as well. We're trying to do our things as well. Like if you look at our socials, we're posting most days on almost all of them. So it's like, we need everyone's help too, like to help build this. If you see our vision and you share our vision, we need your help to share it out, spread it out, help people get involved in this really good opportunity. So, but yeah, the next one's what, Gecko?
Is this the rank? So as Jesse was saying before, like with the invite itself, like you actually go up in ranks, and if you're like, oh, well, how do I find out what level I am or what rank I am? So it's exactly the same thing as the invites to guys. You just go your forward slash rank and then hit your enter, and then just at yourself again, and hit your enter button again, and once it takes the time, bada bing, bada boom. It will tell you right there, and it also gives you the XP as well for how far away you are from your next level, and it's pretty straightforward, guys. Pretty simple to use, which is really good. The Discord design has obviously done a really, really great job with making this, obviously. And as I said before, like everything down here. So you got your general chat here. So if you ever want to type a message, you just hit your bar down the bottom here and just say, hey, at everyone. And you can tag people, guys. You can tag everyone in the Discord themselves as well. So I can just say, hey, everyone. Should actually ask people how they're going tonight. How are you? And boom, and then send it. It would just basically ask you to, if you're actually sure that you want to send everyone this message. And just to this, to the right here, guys, you've got, you can send gifts to people. You can obviously send gifts. You can send your emojis to the side here as well. No gifts. So the first one is a gift. Oh, it's Nitro. So that's that. Yeah, and then the second one is just all your gifts, guys. So you got like your favorites, trendings, whatever you would like there. And now, as Jesse was saying before in the scam section, this is where you are actually most viable to scams, guys, because people within the Discord might actually send you a message saying, oh, come join this link since you're a part of this Discord and rah. And how to turn that off, guys, you just go down to your bottom here and hit your user settings. From user settings, you go privacy and safety. And just down the bottom here is your server privacy default. So you've got allow direct messaging from server members. This is generally on, guys, but you just have to turn this off. So I'll just turn that on to begin with. Turn it off and hit yes, and that's just asking you if you're actually sure you want these savers, if you want these changes implemented. As well as so you got your message safe thing here. Where it's
that's what that's basically about is checking like what level of verification you allow people to send. So if someone's only entered their email address and it's like, oh, that could be faked, I don't want to hear from them. If they've done an email address, a phone, and all this sort of stuff, it's like, yes, I want to hear from real people. So you can set what level of filter out verification of people with that.
Verification, exactly, yeah. And the green obviously means it's everyone. The orange obviously is just like it only goes off by who you're actually friends with in the Discord, and then you just want every message to be scanned for explicit content, just to be on the safe side. Also, guys, just below the users privacy defaults, if you are worried about who can actually add you as a friend or who can actually see you, this is what this bit here is for. So I've got everyone on, meaning that everyone can actually add me as a friend, as well as like any server members can add me as a friend, or you can have the settings where friends of friends can add you as well.
Make sure you read through the privacy and safety tab for sure. Just go through and read and set it up for how you feel like you want to be, have your experience. Okay. So that's something you should definitely do, because it can definitely make a difference. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So we just obviously want to cover the basics and probably the more important stuff. So obviously our community isn't getting scammed by anyone by any sort, for whatever Discord they're in. Is there anything else, fellas, that you can think that's
pretty much the basics? I mean, you can reply to people. Yeah. Just quickly show them how to reply. If someone sends a message and you want to reply directly to them.
Yeah, going there. Got chocolate to keep me going. And then, obviously you just come into the same spot, guys, and you can actually click on Maximo here and just hit reply up here and just say,
shout out Maximo.
That's
Maximo's a real one. Discord member basically day one.
Absolutely, since day one, big Maximos. That's good, my brother. What chocolate you're digging into, just something easy.
That's basically the Discord. Casey's going to get onto Twitter now, so I'll pass on to Case, and he'll take you guys through Twitter and what you need to do with that.
Yep. Alrighty, so let me know when you share on the screen.
Now you're good.
Perfect. Alrighty, guys. So this is our home page. So if you look on the left hand, obviously this is what it looks like on the computer. It looks a touch different on the phone. But functionality is the same. So over here is home button. So sorry, we were in profile. So you click onto profile and it takes you to obviously yours. So we're the Ultimate Dwight here. You edit your profile up here, what your display name is, bio, and then you get onto your tweets. So your tweets and replies, the media, that's all, I guess, surrounded what's your account's based off, and the likes as well. So you can scroll through here and see our Twitter, or once you have your account, see your account. Okay, so now next is home. Click onto home there, and it takes you to your main screen where you'll be scrolling through Twitter, like you'd scroll through any other app. So obviously a couple options here that you can do. You got like, retweet. You can either retweet or quote tweet, which means that you can actually say something along with the retweet. And there's also a comment as well. Now up the top here, it says what's happening. So that's, I guess, a quick way to tweet to let everyone know what's happening, as it says. So yeah, quick access for that one just there. I'll move on now to search Twitter. So up here, search Twitter. If you want to search anything, say The Office or The Ultimate Dwight, click onto that. So obviously we're following here. This is your follow button. This one's very important right here. So as you can see, it says notify. That essentially means that when it's clicked on, anytime that account makes a post, you'll be notified for it and you'll be let know, so you can keep up to date and fresh on everything that's, the Ultimate Group, the Ultimate Dwight, or whatever else you follow. Go now to messages. That was the last thing I wanted to touch on. So messages here, obviously, I have a couple messages. If anyone needs to message us, that's how you do a message. And then you can search for people in there, or just go straight into their account generally if they allow messages, and then message them straight off that. So yeah, that's basically more or less the real basics of Twitter. Yeah.
Beautiful, bro. So I'll now get into so I'll remove that and we'll get to the next thing. I'll get into Instagram and TikTok, and then the extra sites that can help with that sort of stuff. Okay. So we'll start off with Instagram. So similar to Twitter, okay? Most of these are very similar, all right? You got your profile up here. All right, we'll access that in a minute. Your search bar, all right? You search anything, all right? Shout out Josh Beresford. So, literally you can come through, you like, you comment, you share it to your friends, who you want to share it to, all this sort of stuff. You can save different posts and you can access your save. This plot up here, if you're new, is called Explore. This just goes through random stuff if you might like. It tries to use an algorithm to pick up things you like and find, you know, certain things that you might be interested in, okay? You can message, obviously, add new posts, and look at your notifications through the heart button here. All right, awesome. We'll get into the profile. Cool, look at it, following amounts. That's our website, highlights, all our posts, all beautiful. Give it a like, give it a follow. All right, check your settings if you want, all that sort of stuff, okay? Down here is when I said you save accounts, you can check them, saved, awesome. And there it's your own little section, okay? So that's basically Instagram. It's fairly similar, all right? And TikTok is basically the same as well, guys. Like it's a bit of a waste getting into it. It's basically the exact same, like searching, profile, like, comment, like it's all very similar. All right. And not many people like brand new into this will need TikTok, but your main two will be Instagram and Twitter. And we also have Facebook too, but we won't go into how to show people Facebook, as you know, that's sort of telling people how to suck ice. So we're going to get into now NFT calendars. So this is one way, as we're talking about in the scams, to verify and check and do a bit of research. Do your due diligence before getting and investing into things. And NFT calendars are a good way to do that. You can find what projects are coming up. Okay, you can sort it by what you know, cryptocurrency you want. You can list, look through. It's verified. I like that. Read more. All that sort of stuff. Okay, so there's different NFT calendars. There's upcoming NFTs on Opensea. All right, notable drops. So, like, there's different stuff. All right, guys. But yeah, NFT calendar is the main one. But there's a couple others, like in Rarity tools, I'll get into. Upcoming crypto, a lot of different stuff. But they're the main ones you want to look into. Now, when you're trying to buy, sort, sell, find NFTs, like grind, hunt on flipping and that sort of stuff, Rarity tools. That's the one you want to go to, and that's here, rarity.tools. All right, this also has its own NFT collection calendar, all right, that you can upcoming, all right, and so that's all these sort of things in here, okay? Now, with this, it's got all your collections by your 7-day volume. The mutant apes are the most popular. Most people have been buying and trading mutant apes, so we'll look at them, all right? All this stuff, there's a lot on the screen, a lot going on, but the main things you need to know is if you want to search a certain ID here, but, you know, buy it now or auction, your min ETH, max ETH, how much you want to buy, and, you know, your ranking and rarity. So what this site does is it ranks all the NFTs in a collection by its rarity. And as I was looking in OpenSea, I was showing you, I won't get into it now, but as I was showing you, it has the different rarities down the bottom in the description, that 2%, 5%, all the different traits. And this ranks all of them, 1 to 10,000, 1 to 7,500, 1, whatever it is, okay? So this is ranking them in rarity. This is the most rare. Second, actually, they're all the most rare technically by percentages, and then it jumps, okay? Probably because of the background. But you can also sort by low to high, all right? Now, with doing this, all right, low to high is you look for low numbers, all right? 8,000, that's pretty low compared to 13, 17, 18, you know? 8,000 down here, not bad. You know, 9,000. So you look 5,000, 5,000. So they're all right, you know, but you're going to be paying a bit of money for them. But obviously, you know, if the floor's 100, you've just quadrupled your money. So stuff like that. But this is how you sort of hustle. You can check your rarities. You can check filtering it. You know, buy it now. Obviously, I only want buy it nows, and, you know, go through the cheapest. And that's sort of how you can grind and hustle with that. Obviously, you look at the upcoming NFTs, and that's the calendar. As I was saying, how much they're going to go for, when it is, how much is in there, all their links. Beautiful stuff like that, guys. So that's basically that. I'll pass on now to Casey to get into what the Metaverse is and how the Ultimate Group is going to use it.
Yep. All right. So, yeah, Section 8, as this title states, what is the Metaverse and how we're going to use it? So, essentially, the Metaverse is a place unexplored in its potential. We're really, as we mentioned many times before, scratching the surface at all the unlimited possibilities, whether it be to make money, to show off your art as an artist, or whatever the heck it might be. You know, there's unlimited amounts of things to do.
Really
there are companies every day investing and creating metaverses. The beauty, essentially, of which is hopefully one day we will all be able to access and travel between each at the click of a link, like we do on our computer. You know, www.facebook. Or Twitter,
with that, like, just to what the point you just said, Sony, Lego, and Epic Games all pairing to make a metaverse. That's another 3 massive billion-dollar companies.
That's a gaming metaverse right there. That's going to be huge. So yeah, obviously that's just going to progress more and more companies are going to get involved. So yeah, we're very, very early on in the stages of what it can be. So yeah, the Ultimate Group plans to be active in this space essentially, and very extensively as well. So much that we're actually going to be investing into Metaverse land to help gain monetary value in the DAO for the community in each project.
Minimum 100K. Minimum 100K. Minimum 100K Metaverse land.
Yeah, so really expensive, and that sort of just goes to show how much we believe in the project and ultimately give the value to our holders and community, as in turn we will all benefit from that. To not keep all the projects separate, we're going to develop a cryptocurrency as well. This will be big for the Ultimate Group. So essentially that's going to be used to gain access to the DAO across all the projects in the future, and also trade potential NFTs in the future, along with much more to come, obviously, with things being unknown. So we look at what we have around us today, with the gaming world and cinematic world becoming more and more real with hyper-realistic detail. In the future, it is thought that the metaverse will be something like the movie Ready Player One and have lots of exciting features we are starting to see, like the haptic suit with feedback that when you touch your body, you can actually feel it, sort of thing, within the VR experience. So I actually have another little sort of video here to show. When you're ready, Jess.
Give me one sec. Boom, boom, go.
So he's putting on his goggles there.
The credit Warner Brothers Ready Player One as well, guys. Like, we don't own this video.
Virtual universe. People come to the Oasis for all the things they can do. But they stay because of all the things they can be.
Can you feel this?
So yeah, that's the haptic feedback suit I was talking about, but essentially just goes to show a little sneak peek into what, you know, the metaverse could be in the future.
Exactly. All right. Well, Josh, you and I are going to get into, you know, why the Ultimate Dwight, and, you know, what separates us from other projects and that. All right, bro. So I'll quickly get that up, and I'll let you take it away, dude.
So basically, guys, we are very new to this. We are very green, and I know that sounds, well, why should we invest? Well, basically, guys, we're not trying to hide anything. You know, we're straight up honest with you guys. As we went through our docs process, we have all of our information out there ready to go. So as long as you guys like the Dwight and you like our NFTs, we hope that we can create something that you would love to be a part of. So yeah, I'll hand it back over to Jesse now.
So yeah, basically, we're going to go through a little bit of a pro versus con sort of thing. So we got a couple cons, as you can see. Firstly, you know, we're new to this, and, you know, we plan to grow, as Josh was saying. We are green, you know, but we're definitely trying to learn and grow and build and mold. Like, we're not a finished project. We're not polished. Like, we're only at the start. We're scratching, as we were said before. Like, we got ceilings way ahead of us. But, you know, that's our goal, to make this the best NFT group project ever, but we are new. So that is a con nonetheless. Another con is that because we are new and because of our ages and whatnot, and, you know, situations, we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars of budget to just pay into marketing and fill Discords and pay everything, you know, like, so we don't have the marketing budget of some of the giants like Doodles and whatnot, but we do try our best to try and get really good opportunities when we can. And I think we've got a couple coming up as well. And now, as you can see, boom, 10 pros. Let's get into them. So number one, Josh alluded to it. We have nothing to hide. We plan to do exactly as we say. And we have 11 different levels of giveaways with 1,000+ winners. Let that sink in. 1,000 winners, okay? So, you know, that's
1 in 7, man. That's
1 in 7 if everyone only buys one. So there's that. Exactly. Now, the first level is being done, as I said before, without any dollars being spent. That's a Discord member giveaway, and to show that we're serious. And then the second point will be that we are having a whitelist discount. That's another good reason. You know, join our whitelist, get a discount, 20% at a sale of 0.08 Ethereum, and the pre-sale will be limited to 750. So that's our whitelist maximum amount. Now, the public sale will be 24 hours after that. And the pre-sales mint date is going to be for the 1st of May. So that's the announcement. 1st of May will be our mint date for the pre-sale. And public sale will be 24 hours after the first 750 have sold. And we can do our first giveaway and give away $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 sort of thing, okay? The public sale will be 0.1 Ethereum and a supply of 6610, so 6,610. And 130 of the remaining NFTs out of the 7,500 will be set aside for giveaways and for founder equity and stuff like that. If you do the math on that, we're not trying to hide, you'll get the gross of about 3 million, give or take. Ethereum fluctuates. And then with that, we're going to be putting in about a third of our income back into you guys. No other projects doing that. Okay, everyone's only giving away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%. We're giving away 30, 33, 35%. We're giving so much of our project back into you guys, into the community, because we really believe in this space and this idea, and we really want to push it forward, okay? So the only way...
we're also just trying to show you guys how serious we are about this. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Well, yeah, we're really serious about this, guys. We want to make this work.
And sort of to bounce off that. Yeah, sort of to bounce off that, we're showing that we're being serious, we're trying to build this together. But look at it on the flip side of things for you guys. You might get $10,000. I guarantee anyone watching this video right now what you could do with $10,000. It would help heaps, and we're hoping to give this, or hoping to, obviously, with the whole sale of the project, 1,000 people, getting a reward of some sort.
Exactly, so that's the thing. You need to note, though, that, our $1 million claim can only happen if 100% of the Dwights are minted and get sold. So that's why we're doing giveaways in correspondence with mint amounts. All right, so to sort of push further to get that 100% minted, okay? Third point is that we have the best giveaways in the business, straight up. I'll go through a couple of things we have, all right? We got an 100 Ethereum pool, all right? That's a lot of money. And the minimum winning for someone out of that pool is 0.1 Ethereum, which you'll note is the cost of investment. So you're getting an immediate return on investment if you win the minimum Ethereum prize pool. 20 winners are being flown and accommodated to USA. We're going to go to Scranton and New York, do tours, have an amazing
prize, baby.
That's our top prize at 100%. We also have charity giveaways, $30,000 merch packs. We got 400 winner giveaways at our 50% I was noting. We got Apple Watches, AirPods, gift cards, subscriptions, all this sort of stuff will be available for that. We got, 100K Metaverse land purchase that the community decides, that you decide. We have 3 full Pop Funko Dwight sets to give away. What else? An office box set. 30 winners will be winning personalized NFTs. And that's just the start, guys. We could get into live giveaways. We could get into little things here and there. That's just the start, okay? That's insane. Now, number 4, we have a DAO. Gecko went through it, why it's good, why it's bad, all the different stuff, and we have one, all right? And mostly it's good. So we have a project with a DAO, which means that, you have a genuine vote, you have a genuine say, you have a genuine piece of this project, so that's something that
you're not just another number, you're actually, John Smith, you're actually someone who means something to the community. You're a part of it.
Yeah, we really want to make sure that, people are feeling a part of this. And that, we can't really lie and hide, because all the rules and everything will be on the blockchain, written in the smart contract. So it'll all be there and it'll all be done as it said it is. All right, number 5, we're developing a cryptocurrency, and it will grow in value as we make more projects, integrate them together for the token you can stake. Now, in saying that, we also plan to give our crypto token holders a vote in the DAO as well. So that's a benefit as well. Number 6, we love this space, guys, straight up. We're not looking at an exit strategy. We're here to stay. We're here for the moon. We're here for Jupiter. We're here for the next galaxy. We're here to grow the ultimate group into the best NFT project group ever. All right, so we're here. There's no exit strategy. We're here to keep doing this. After Dwight, there's the next one, then the next one, and on the next. Like DJ Khaled, another one. It's literally just going to be like that, all right? Number 7.
Never lost.
Yeah, never lost. Number 7, we're across many platforms of social media, just to name some: YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, TikTok. I don't really know if there's many others, but if there are, we'll try and get on them as well. We're really trying to get the name out there and spread it, and all the notifications will come through all of them because they're basically going to try and post at the same time. But make sure you follow each of them. Some might be different. Some might have Instagram only giveaways or Twitter only giveaways, stuff like that. So make sure you're following. You got your post notifications on. You got all that stuff on, and you're following, and you'll never miss out on any of our giveaways or our Q&As with our YouTubes. Okay. We're also wishing to put in $50,000, out of that gross and everything, into the community wallet by buying up the floor of Dwight. So if you get cold feet and you don't want to be a part of the project anymore, you can sell your Dwight, and we're going to buy up the floor, which is the cheapest ones, every single floor Dwight until we've spent 50K, and the community will decide, the DAO will decide what to do with that. So that'll be funded by us. That's just another thing to add. Also, number 9, this isn't just a one project deal, all right? So as I said, we're trying to become the best NFT project ever. So as I said, another one. We're going to keep making collections, keep growing the profitability of them, keep growing the value of our token, and keep growing our group and community so that everyone can be earning a passive income by holding NFTs. And all of that
benefits absolutely everyone. It doesn't benefit just us, having future projects and making, money from it. It benefits everyone. If the cryptocurrency that we make's worth more, if the project, becomes one of the large projects that's known, that project and every future project will be worth more. And by getting an early, get whitelist spots, whatever, you can get onto that later. But
so I was going to say, if you are minted Dwight, we're of putting a discount and on the future collections, because this is our maiden collection. We want to reward the people that believe in us when we started, and possibly give a discount. That's the amount to be decided, but a discount nonetheless. So if you hold a Dwight, you can have a discount for any of our future projects. So that could be another reason that you might want to mint this Dwight. Okay, now number 10, the 10th point. We're very community focused. All right, if you can't tell, everything we go through and all our choices are put through a filter of, does this benefit the community? How does this benefit the community? How can this better benefit the community?
Exactly
right. So
right.
That's what we want to do. We want to be together. We want, you can't, if you build a tower too tall without a solid foundation, a strong base, it'll topple over. So we really want to get our base wide and build as tall as we can. All right. So that's really our goal for this. And we plan to make many project decisions through the DAO and in future DAOs as well, and put it through a voting system. So everyone really feels like they have a part of this, guys. So if that's 10 good reasons why you should mint a Dwight and join the Ultimate Group.
Reasons.
10 excellent reasons. But yeah, guys, I think we'll call it there. That's all 10 of our points. NFT 101. I'm going to include in the description all the different timestamps, and it'll be in chapters, so you guys will be able to skip to wherever you want to go, and maybe view it in an easier, palatable setting in different times, because it has been an hour 14. So I'd like to thank everyone, for being a part of it. Thanks, Gecko. Thanks, Casey. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you, boys.
NFT 101, guys. Make sure that you definitely, if you have questions, feel free to please, if you haven't joined or follow and join, but message us, guys. Join the Discord, talk to us. We're ready to help. Yeah, Case.
Just one more thing quickly, sort of going off what you're saying with talking to us, like ask us questions about this as well. Give us feedback on this video and let us know if you want a part 2. Maybe Jesse didn't go through Opensea as diverse as you wanted to. Maybe I didn't explain something as well as you wanted to and you don't fully understand. So any questions you have, any feedback you have, if you want more videos like this, you just ask. All you have to do is ask.
And stuff with that, to bounce right off that, we're going to be doing, if we get more comments and stuff, we'll be getting live Q&As where you can literally come and join and talk to us, and like if we said something, oh, can you say that again? Yeah, bro, I got you. I can help you. I can explain. Yeah. Oh, in your video you just posted, you said this. What does that mean? Oh, well, I can tell you and see how you're responding to it and try and teach. And, I really want to build a community together. And that's why I think this video is important, to show people that are just starting out, that don't know anything, how to get and access and be a part of this community, because you're going to have to know eventually if you want to be a part of the social aspect of the world. And I feel like that this isn't for money at the end of the day. Like, we credit all the authors, Forbes magazine, Kathy Hackle, Emily Taylor, Warner Bros, Ready Player One. We credit all the authors. All right. We do our research. We do our due diligence. But At the end of the day, it's just our opinion, and we definitely advise you guys do your own research, right? And look into stuff, ask questions, don't muck around, all right? Because this is serious. Like, it's fun, it's exciting, but it's serious, and a lot of bad stuff can happen. But if you got your head screwed on right, and you're following the Ultimate Dwight and the Ultimate Group, you should be good,
more
guys.
good
All right?
can come out of it, baby.
Exactly. All right. Well, we'll sign off there. Thanks, everyone. And I hope you guys have a good time. And we look forward to the mint date May 1st. So we're going to announce that on our socials. So all right, guys. Thanks very much. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
Love yous.